welcome to EnemyCyclopedia, episode 2. We survived the fight with the Spectre. I am Gorlak, half-orc.
I am Aerenina Gwenday, elf bard.
And I am Rhothar the Pretty Wise. I'm just a human wizard. Well, I'm in wizard school right now.
You're in wizard school. You're
I
studying.
guess
Have you figured out what you're studying?
I'm still thinking about it. It's just there's a lot of schools of magic, and it's like I'm worried about making the wrong choice.
And you can.
Make the wrong choice?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if I end up like a freaking divination wizard, are you kidding me?
Have you ever thought about prestidigitation?
I won't do that.
You won't do that.
That's like basically a laundry spell.
Have you thought of Final Destination?
I won't watch that. I'm also really scared of that. I get too scared sometimes.
Y'all, you haven't noticed the elephant in the room. Have you? I mean, not to be like total.
Oh! You're like an elephant with new ears.
Well, that's yes, exactly like an elephant with new ears. I went to an ear dresser, got my ears done. I like them a lot better than my old ears.
I like that they stand out a little bit more.
They definitely stand out a little bit more. And I hope that my mom doesn't mind, because my mom is, you know, she's all green, but I wanted something a little spicier, so I went with blue.
Absolutely. You know, your mom is, well, she's had work too, so I think.
She's had some orc talks done.
Yeah, and she looks
Certainly.
marvelous.
She does look marvelous. Mom Lack, you look great.
So good and lovely and pretty.
And Aerenina, is there something new about you?
You have an ethereal glow to you today.
Yes. Ooh, what's on her head? It's a crown. You'll never guess how I got this crown.
Can I guess?
Yes?
Treasure chest?
No.
Okay, I'm out of guesses.
So after our battle, I was walking in the forest, and I came across a Taxabi, a cat man.
Okay.
And that cat man said, "Hey, will you watch my human for a week?" And I did. I sat on that human all week, and they rewarded me with this crown.
So you human sat for a week.
I sat on a human.
That's so nice.
That's so
I didn't
wonderful.
know you had another job. I thought you were so busy with glass blowing.
I am busy.
But you had time.
There's always time for that kind of thing.
Okay.
A little side quest.
A little side quest. Okay. Rhothar, you're cutting me up over there.
Stop it.
I will not. But Rhothar, you were pivotal in our fight with the Spectre, and I was hoping that you could tell us all about it. How it went down?
Well, I thought it went really well. As you know,
we're still alive.
Of course, we're still alive. As you know, specters hate us humans because of our vivaciousness, because of our zest for life, our zeal for life. So what we did in order to be able to sneak up on it was we worked at a local target for a week to drain us of our zest for life and to drain us of and with that we were able to sneak up because the Spectre didn't sense us.
Yeah.
Because it didn't sense the life within us because that had been snuffed out so efficiently.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really liked working at the Target, and
You
I liked
did?
it so much that they did threaten to fire me, and that did kill me inside.
Wow.
And so we sort of got there. Yeah, I was worried the plan was going to fall apart because you were having a little too much fun
I
at the local
loved
Target.
putting all the stuff on the shelves.
See,
Yeah.
I hated working at the customer service desk because they made me call all the customers guests. And I'm like, guests? Like, what kind of guests do you have over at your house where you make them pay for things that you give them?
Well,
I feel like that's going to be my type 5 of stand-up comedy.
I think that's really going to work.
I think that's
for
really
you.
going to start. Okay, so we survived. We're here. We got some XP. We didn't really get any loot, though.
not a single
I like
ounce
how
of loot.
you got a crown for human sitting, but we
Yes.
didn't get any loot for that Spectre in a closet.
Yeah, but again, like it's one of those things where it's like sometimes you have to do crap work to build your resume so that you can start getting those good jobs. It's more of an exposure type of thing.
Internship adventure.
That's right. That's right. Well, if you haven't heard her laugh yet, we do have a guest today.
Not one that we're asking to pay for things.
Yeah. Hi, NecroCarrie. Hello.
Oh my gosh, hello. It is so lovely to be here.
We're so lucky to have
Thank you so much.
You are such an expert on undead. Do you have any like hot takes on specters?
Oh
We were
my
just
gosh.
talking about it.
I don't have a lot of experience with specters, I'll say that, but I do want to say that the working at Target is something that I do implement in my everyday life. As you know, I am evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite punishments is forcing people to work at a Target.
Wow.
It is wonderful because then also I get discounts and
That's
pretty
so
sweet.
nice.
Yeah. Little feed me, feed you situation. It's pretty great.
Wow, that is incredible.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Again, so lucky that you're here. Well, we
Thank
have some
you.
questions for
Of
you.
course, yes.
First of all, who are you?
I'm NecroCarrie. I am a human necromancer.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, the dead part of
Yes,
necro.
indeed. Yes.
that like
I know that prefix.
Yes.
Is that like a family business, or how'd you get into it?
Oh, well, you see, okay, so my mom was actually a nurse. I grew up in a home that actually really valued life, and I just felt something inside of me always growing up that screamed death and evil and corruption. And so I actually also went to school to study necromancy. And I tried to fail all my classes, but I was just really good at school.
Oh my God.
I've always been so good at school.
That's tough.
I even tried to set fire to the building once, but everyone just thought I was lighting ceremonial candles. And
oh wow.
yeah, they all kind of like cheered me on. It was rough. But I got really good at raising the dead. And yeah, that's just been my business ever since.
Wow.
That's incredible.
That's
I
beautiful.
get it because like I'm really good at selling apples, but like I want to be a fighter.
Yes,
Right?
exactly. You know my plight.
I know
Yes.
your plight. I'm just like
1000%.
I always have pockets full of apples,
Mhm.
and well, I don't right now because I sold them all the way here.
Oh
Because
my
you're
gosh.
really good at your
I'm
job.
really
Too
good at my
good.
job.
Like there's things that we're good at, and then there's things we feel we're called to.
Exactly.
And they don't always
Oh my
align.
God, That's so
Exactly.
beautiful.
I'm
Thank
a
you.
fighter
Thank you.
who sells apples. I think
Yes.
we can all agree.
And
Yeah.
I'm an evil woman who unfortunately is really good at charitable businesses.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
What are you?
Oh, I think I got ahead of myself. I am a human necromancer, so I am a human, just like you.
Hey.
Yes. And I'm so thrilled to hear another scholar in the room. I hated how good I was at school, but I did love it.
Can I ask where
Yeah.
you went to school?
Oh my gosh, it was a little place outside of town. I'm trying to think of what it was called. It's been so long
Was it
now.
the Wizard Tower?
Yes!
Oh my God, I go to the Wizard Tower.
Oh my God, what year are you?
Okay, well, I've been there for about 7 years
Okay,
studying.
amazing.
I still haven't picked my major yet.
Oh, wow, 7 years in and no major. I honestly,
Well-
you're never gonna know freedom again, like when you're choosing your major at
And
wizarding school.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
So take your
yes.
time.
Yeah, well, I didn't think I was gonna have to actually graduate and do the wizard thing, but
Sure.
but my boyfriend broke up with me, and he was kind of
Do you want me to hurt him?
yeah, it was pretty acrimonious. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you heard.
Okay,
him.
yeah, just afterwards.
We'll talk.
give me
Yeah,
his-
we'll talk after
Yeah,
after the
yeah.
record.
He
That's
has
so nice.
He has
Thank you.
gorgeous hair.
Damn it!
So if you really want to hurt him, I think cutting his hair a little too short.
Ooh.
Or murder. I don't know.
No, I'm going to explore this hair thing first.
Okay.
But we'll get back. We'll talk after. We'll talk after.
We'll talk
yeah,
after. But yeah, so I'm at Wizard Tower.
Mhm.
And yeah, sometime I'm hoping in the next year or two I'll get my degree finally.
Oh my God, go fighting Wizard Towers!
Go fighting Wizard
Yay!
Towers!
I love it! Sports, yes.
I love how their mascot is the same name
It
as the
is.
school.
No, it's not very. It wasn't a very creative place.
Not a
The
very
mascot was a tower. We were the Fighting Wizard Towers.
Well, my thing
yeah.
is that it's like, you know, the rook in chess.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's that.
It's that. It's literally
that.
that.
Okay.
How many times have I seen that mascot fall down, and how many times did I trip him?
Oh
I've
my
lost count.
God. You're crazy. You're the person you're that NecroCarrie.
That was me.
Oh my God. Oh my
Okay.
God.
I hate to put
Sorry.
a
I'm so sorry. I'm
kibosh
so sorry.
on this bonding.
Continue.
But we have a few more questions.
Please.
So, what is your experience with monsters in general?
Yes. So I obviously aspire to be one.
Oh,
So
of course.
I did study quite a lot of monsters, but I also got very good at killing them in the process because they
Yes.
would try to attack me and I would kill them and then the villagers would cheer and I suddenly was a hero, blah blah blah.
Oh.
But no, I got very good at killing monsters and at the same time got very good at resurrecting them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mainly it was again a attempted study resulting in the slaughter of many monsters.
Got it.
That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you kill and resurrect a monster more than once?
I've never tried. You know, once I resurrect them once and they've kind of done what I need them to do, I just kind of leave them there. I've never tried.
So what do you usually have them do? Like housework, chores?
What there's no limit. Housework, yes. I have one. I have a lovely little orc who is a butler for me.
Okay.
I have
Okay. Well, half of me is really angry about that, but that's fine.
well, he attacked me, and so now he's my butler.
Okay.
I have a zombie who is my chef.
Oh,
Lovely.
Such good
The
food.
creme brulee that this man makes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Irreplaceably good. And then I have a horde that kind of just follows me around to help me take out those monsters that get in the way of my study.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. And what is your experience with skeletons in specific?
Okay, well, skeletons are my number one horde. They
Yeah.
are my
Oh.
top tier horde buddies. Yes.
Okay.
So, the thing about skeletons, I don't know if you know this, but they are immune to exhaustion.
I did know
which
that.
is really, really helpful when you are fighting, because they can just keep on going forever and ever.
Mhm.
So that's my main experience with skeletons. I have taken quite a few down, and honestly, once you take them down, they're just ready to go. They just pop right back up.
That's nice.
They're just
Oh.
ready to go.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's
They
amazing.
don't need much of anything.
And Aerenina, I believe you had a question
Yes.
for NecroCarrie.
Yes. Are all skeletons pirates?
Oh. Oh boy.
Listen,
I don't. Yikes.
Okay.
They look like pirates.
I know they
Oh,
do.
boy.
You know, you're not the first person to ask me this
They
question.
smell like pirates.
And I know you won't be the last. And while the concept of racism is something that I value as an evil person, I really can't stand for that as someone that is just friends with so many skeletons. Not all skeletons are pirates. Anyone can be a skeleton, really.
Okay.
When I'm getting really emotional.
It's okay.
Because everyone has a skeleton inside of us. I don't know if you know that. But you could be a skeleton. I could make you a skeleton right now. And while a lot of skeletons are pirates, that is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not all skeletons are pirates.
Okay.
Thank you for
And
educating
I think we just
me.
need to make sure that more people know that.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you.
I
Thank
loved
you.
I'm
how
willing
we
to be
turned
a
this-
platform.
Yeah, we turned this into a learning lesson.
Yes, that's every day is a learning experience.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
we're-
casting Calm Emotions, and I'm casting Calm Emotions.
Okay, thank
and
you.
How are we
Yay.
feeling?
So much better, thank you.
So much better. Okay. Well, thank you for that.
so welcome.
Lesson learned. We don't need to talk to HR because
No,
we
no,
all
no.
know that Kyrian is a very angry person. But
I'd
we
love
should.
to meet him.
Well, I mean,
Another time.
another time.
Yeah. yeah.
We're gonna take a break, and we are going to dive into the monster when we get back.
Sounds good. Remember, when you do kill someone, save that blood. Someone can use it for a ritual.
And we're back. Thank you so much for those adventuring tips, everybody. So
Yes.
we're about to dive into the monster, but we should probably talk about how we got the quest. So at the end of the block that Chaz's Tavern, which is where we're at the end of this block, there's like a gas station where a little horde, like a tiny little group of skeletons, they're sitting outside of it, they're smoking cigarettes, they're just generally causing trouble. And so the owner of the gas station, which of course, as we know, is just a place where horses can fill up with oats and hay,
And apples.
and I have sold many an apple to the gas station owner, but that is a story for another day.
And they call it gas station because the hay and apples give the horses such bad gas. It
So much
smells
fiber.
awful.
They really do,
So-
filled with fiber.
So much gas. So the gas station owner asked us to take care of this group of 4 skeletons.
Mhm.
And apparently their names are Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Stewie.
Mhm.
So we gotta take care of them. So we had you on here
Yes.
because we need to learn more about them. So
Mhm.
according to my information box, for armor,
Mhm.
all they have are scraps.
Yes.
Where did they get these armor scraps?
So for the most part, skeletons either forage for what they can find when they are first awoken in their skeleton forms.
Okay.
And usually they went down in battle, so they're kind of already surrounded by weapons and scraps of armor. It's what they can find nearby.
It didn't help them the first time. I'm curious why they think it would help them the next time.
You know, the thing about skeletons that has worked in my advantage is they're not very strategic thinkers.
Oh.
No.
And they're not very forward thinking. So they're
No.
kind of just thinking about what's in the moment. I mean, they're smoking cigarettes, guys. They're not thinking about the
No.
future.
They're not thinking about the
No.
future.
No, and I love that. But
Um,
they're not thinking about emphysema, certainly.
no, clearly
No,
not.
no.
So my question for you is, you said that like skeletons are like your favorite, right?
Yes.
And you mentioned they're not forward thinkers. They have a
Mhm.
-2 intelligence,
They do.
-1 wisdom, but they have a -3 charisma.
They do.
They're probably not good for like dinner parties.
No.
They're not a good hang.
No. That's why I've never used them for my my social needs, such as butler, chef, entertainment. They are exclusively used as adventuring pals.
You dropped a little something there. What undead creatures do you use for entertainment?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen an air genasi juggle, but it is something to behold.
Wow.
It is amazing. So when I do host dinner parties, which is rare, but everyone gets lonely, even the evil.
Everyone gets lonely.
Everyone gets lonely.
Everyone
So
gets lonely.
I'll have some of my alumni pals come over, and I'll host, and I'll have an air genasi juggle, and I might have a fire genasi fire breather.
Oh,
Um,
Wow.
and so
Fun.
I have quite a few in rotation, but those are the two most recent that I've had.
okay. So
Yes.
your guests at these dinner parties,
Yes.
not to get so fixated on these dinner parties.
Oh, please.
But I mean, are they? They're old alumni. Are they
Yes.
evil? Are they good? Are they neutral?
I try to put aside my my chaotic evil ways at these dinner parties, and
Okay.
I just let loose. I have anyone that's welcome from my year at Wizarding Tower.
Yeah, of course.
And I some of them are lawful good. We get in some pretty heated debates.
Oh
let me
my
tell ya,
God, I
about
can't.
just like the direction of humanity and how we're supposed to live our lives and blah 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 blah. But no, I try to put business and pleasure. I try to put the business aside.
You can't be working all the
I
time.
can't,
You can't be working all the
Burnout
time.
is real, and we all need to remember
Mm.
that.
And that for wizards is when you use too much magical power and then your fingertips burn.
they
out.
literally set on fire. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's rough. And but that's the thing is skeletons don't have burnout. They are immune to exhaustion.
What a
Ooh.
wonderful segue.
Thank you.
Have you done one of these before?
I have not, but I have been told that I'm just a natural speaker. So
Yeah, just a natural talker.
I'm just really good at talking.
That's why you're so good at these parties.
Thank
Yes. So they're immune to poison.
They
as-
are indeed. Oh,
Oh my God, my sword is
it's
has a
itching to
mind
get
of its
going.
own.
It's itching to get going.
But here's the thing: they're vulnerable to bludgeoning. Are they? But what?
Just like your sword
Just
just
like
tried
your
to
sword.
do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to bludgeon you.
Trying to bludgeon me.
Oh my
Good job, sword.
god.
See, my sword is clearly very sharp. I
It is
will
indeed.
not poke you with it.
I
Mhm.
mean,
So, but how? But so are they just like normal damage with piercing?
yeah, normal damage with piercing. That's mostly again because they don't have that extra skin. They don't have a lot of the internal organs going on.
You can't stab an organ
You
if you
can't
don't
sta-
have an organ.
Exactly. So it will do damage, but less so. But a good bonk on that head.
Yeah, they're not drinking milk. Their bones are brittle, I imagine.
I mean, I think we're actually going to talk about bone health later, so I'll hold that off. But
Oh, that's true.
Yay!
but yes, I'm very excited to get into that. But no, they're not drinking that milk. And they're just a good bonk on that head, just like especially if they have a loose joint or something.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Jenga.
Exactly.
Pull the right one.
Pull that
boom,
right
they're
rib,
gone.
and that's all collapsing down. Good point.
So at these dinner parties, not to go back to the dinner
Of
parties,
course, of
but we
course.
gotta talk about
Of
them.
course.
First of all, I think we would all love to be invited.
I want to
your
go
next-
to your dinner party and eat
I
some
lo-
zombie-made food.
I will think on
Yes.
it.
Okay, well that's
Listen,
almost as good as an
Listen,
invite.
we are new friends, and while again I like to separate business or pleasure, you're all very cheery, and I just have right now I'm working,
Okay.
and it's a little hard to imagine hanging out with you outside of this, but I'll think about it.
Okay, that's fair. We're
think
all
about it.
That
pretty-
feels generous, actually. That
Thank
feels
you.
really
Thank-
generous to think about
Even
it.
you thinking about it is meaningful to me.
It's fine. I just heard it's fine. Sometimes I get told these things and I get mad that I'm feeling generous because
Wow.
Oh, she's getting emotional again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just try really hard to be evil, you know.
You're doing so good at being evil.
Would
I'm
you like to
scared of
insult me?
you.
Would that be helpful?
No, it wouldn't.
Would you guys call emotions again?
Oh, yeah, I'm running out of spell slots, but I'll do this one, but like
Then-
let's try to keep it cool for the rest. Okay,
Okay.
great. And I've cast it. Okay, there we go.
Wow.
Good
Okay, but it
job.
only lasts a minute.
That's
so,
fine. No, it's fine. It'll be enough for me to power through. So you're a dinner party question. You had
Yes.
one. Yeah.
So for like some of the entertainment, so I know the skeletons are not good at entertainment.
No.
But do you ever like play the ribcage like a xylophone?
You know, I have had a musician come in. I had a bard come in who did drum on some skeletons' rib cages, but we specifically had one that was separated from the body. It was just a loose rib cage,
Got it.
and it
got
was I'm sure you know the acoustics incredible on a rib cage.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely incredible. I saw you had a drum, so I figured a percussionist was in the room. Ah, I love it. I love it so much.
Now, Aerenina, do you feel like skeletons could maybe, like you and... I'm thinking, like, could you make another musical instrument out of a skeleton? Like, take a femur,
Ooh.
put some strings on it.
Yeah, make a
Ooh.
harp,
Make a harp? Yeah, I was thinking a guitar,
A
but a
tr-
harp is very nice.
a trombone.
How would you make a trombone
Yes.
out of a skeleton?
Hollow out the bones.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
I'm
you
all
blow
for
through
recycling.
them.
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah, I get it. I'm right there, Nina. I
Thank
got
you.
Yeah. I love this.
Wow. Okay. Final thing before we get to Rothar's Variety Hour.
Please.
So, languages, understands all languages and new in life, but can't speak.
Cannot speak. No. Also, why they're not great at dinner parties.
Yeah.
It's true.
Not
It's-
good conversationalists.
No, quite the opposite.
How do you know when you resurrect them? I think I don't want to steal your question.
How do you know what language they speak?
Trial and error, usually. I usually start with common, because I mean, that's pretty
Common.
common.
It's pretty
you
You're
know.
crazy.
I love
You're
that.
crazy.
Yeah, it's the
And
same.
then I also try to go with, okay, where have they died? Did they die in this region? Do they look like they were once goblins? Do they, size-wise, okay.
Sure.
If they're a certain size, I'm like, all right, we're working halfling, we're working gnome, we're working goblin, so I'll try those out.
Okay.
And I have a few basic phrases for most of these.
Sure.
And then once I narrow that down, again, with skeletons, I keep it pretty basic. So once I know what they speak, I have words like charge, I have words like kill, I have words like stop, things like that.
Now, you wouldn't consider yourself a polyglot, but you do know phrases like "Where's the bathroom?" and like "goblin." halfling.
I don't know too many of the polite phrases like "Where's the bathroom?" It truly is more like
You're evil.
keep stabbing, stop stabbing, hit harder, things like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, when it
Really
comes-
important to get those good ones.
Absolutely, yes. And especially, it also, depending on the weapon they have, because if they have a crossbow, I have to be able to say shoot, keep shooting. If they have a sword, keep stabbing, things like that.
We will get to their attacks.
Can I ask, what are your tips for like finding these new phrases? Are you using Duolingo? Are you Rosetta Stone? Are you
Yes.
where
Okay,
are you
so
at?
I actually, do you remember Muzzy?
Yes.
Yes.
I am a Muzzy loyalist, guys.
Oh
I
my
have all of
gosh.
the VHSs because I also do think that one of the ways to be evil is to not have access to new technology. Nothing has frustrated people more than to tell them, well, I have a VHS player. And they're like, well, do you have Bluetooth? And I'm like, what's that? My teeth are white. And then the way they stare at me like they're going to go insane.
I don't want to be evil, but I do think that it is really fun to be like, well, could you page me?
Exactly.
Don't send me a
Exactly.
text. Page me.
I have a pager. I literally have a pager. So while I have dipped my toe in Duolingo, I typically go with Muzzy. I have so many tapes. And Muzzy doesn't necessarily get into the dark stuff, but
Okay.
I can cobble together some words from the tapes.
Sure.
So it is kind of messy when I actually translate it. Like it might not be stab, it more might be like knife, please. Things like that.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And
Yes.
you mentioned this, but your teeth are very white. What is your secret?
Crest White Strips, baby.
Crest White Strips?
Yeah.
Not
Crest White
sponsored.
Strips.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
But we
Not
could be. But we
sponsored.
could
I
be.
keep it simple. I keep it simple.
Okay,
Thank you.
wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I think we're about to go to Rothar's Variety Hour. So
Yay.
when we come back, Rhothar, it's your time to shine.
The key to magic is friendship. Hello and welcome
Hello.
to Rothar's Variety Hour. Today we are talking bone health with a local skeleton expert.
Indeed. Indeed.
Now the thing about it is, what a lot of people don't know is that bone health for skeletons is a lot different than bone health for regular people.
It is indeed, yes.
And so I thought it would be really fun if I could maybe talk about some of the things that we do for bone health for regular people, and then you can kind of say like what's the analog for skeletons.
Absolutely, I would love this.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's so fun. And then
love this.
again, it keeps this show educational,
Mhm,
which means
mhm.
we get our grants,
Yes,
which is really important for us.
Love that.
Yeah.
Grants are so important.
Grants are so
They're
important.
so important.
Well, you've been to freaking
I've been to Wizard Tower.
You know
That's how they keep it going. Absolutely.
Okay, so number one
Mhm.
bone health tip:
Mhm.
drink your milk.
Absolutely.
A diet high in calcium and vitamin D is a great way to keep your human bones healthy.
It absolutely is.
Now, is that useful for skeletons?
So it is in the sense that they do still need their calcium to stay strong, but
Okay.
obviously they're not drinking the milk. So what
Because no lips, no mouth.
no lips, no mouth, no stomach. So what I have done is I will prepare milk baths for my skeletons.
Oh.
Yes.
And can I ask you a question about that?
Mhm.
Do you typically just have kind of like a very like brutalist bath? Is it like just cold milk, whatever? Or are you like, putting in a bath bomb? Are you having essential oils?
It depends on the day. It also depends if I'm traveling. If we're out,
Okay.
if we're on the road, it's just kind of what we have on hand.
How
If
am I
we're-
going to bring bath bombs with me?
Exactly. I have to carry a lot of things, and
She's so evil. She puts bubbles in the bath.
they found a.
She takes a straw and she blows the bubbles right underneath the milk surface.
That's right. We found a potion, and oh my God, we're talking.
Yeah.
I didn't think I could talk like this again. I thought everybody was not going to hear my voice ever again.
Oh my God, you have a wonderful voice.
Thank
Hey,
you,
guys.
too.
Hey guys, we are in the middle of something, so if we could just little.
Well, we're in the middle of something.
Oh my god.
We're having a great day.
Yeah, two of my skeletons found a talking potion, and it
Okay.
lasts for 3 hours, and this has been my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
It's so fun.
Now, I hate to say this, but calm emotions, I'm still channeling it
No,
right now.
please,
So
please,
So
please.
we're okay.
We're
can
okay.
talk about it. They sound like pirates.
No, so these two are pirates.
We
Okay.
are pirates.
They
I
are
was a
pirates.
pirate.
They were pirates, yes. They are. We're just leaning into the cliche of it all.
Yeah.
Cliche. We just don't say cliche about our lives.
No, I won't explain the I won't explain
Statistically, pirates are more likely to die.
that's a good point.
And
They're
it's a
bringing
great
up good
point,
points.
and it's a really good point.
And we won't get into the stereotype of it all, but hey,
And I think that's wise.
live it up, guys. Live it up while you can talk.
I had a parrot.
You sure did.
Wow. Okay.
I'm so happy for that.
I'm believing more and more this is really a pirate bone.
This is definitely a pirate bone. Was one of you the captain? I should ask while I have the time.
Oh, I was first mate.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't allowed on the boat, but I always made my way on anyway.
She was a stowaway.
You know that tracks based on just kind of your general demeanor. That really does track.
And I'd say I don't think you're a pirate in that case.
Well,
you're a stowaway.
I was more pirate than any of the other pirates. Yeah,
Okay.
think about that.
Okay.
That feels like you had a lot to get off your chest about
Yeah,
that. So
I'm
you
glad
were
you could talk.
you were an aspiring pirate.
Oh, no! I had a peg leg, and you know what? They almost cut my tongue off.
That's right, but it grew back. Apparently.
So
Yeah,
that,
group
that
back.
sounds
Well,
like
well,
a
of course-
stowaway
They
That
almost
that-
did
sounds
it.
like not a pirate.
That sounds like a
actually,
stowaway
then.
that lost a leg.
I'm being
What-
totally honest.
Yeah.
Well, I remember this because it happened on our boat. They cut your tongue out, and you said, "Oh no!" And then you put it back in, and you stitched it in yourself, and then we put you on our crew because we were so impressed.
I am a good seamstress. Oh, you know what? That is what I was doing. I got tired of it.
Are we taking over the segment?
Yeah, I think we
You
are.
are.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rothar's variety hour is typically meant to be like 10 minutes or so.
Oh, I love that.
So yeah, we're gonna.
We're just gonna get back into
we're
it if
just
that's
gonna
okay.
get back into the
We'll go
tip.
stab.
You what?
Stab.
Stab. Go stab. Go stab.
We'll go stab.
Go stab.
Go stab.
Oh my god.
My goodness. Here's the thing about me. I don't feel like I would be good in a management position, but I felt that you handled that really well.
Thank you so much. Listen, it is exhausting, and it is the fact that they can't talk is a blessing because usually I have between 10 and 15 at a time.
Ow,
Yeah.
you're stabbing me.
Keep stabbing. So I have between 10 and 15 at a time, and if they could all talk, I would go
My
simply
freaking
insane.
Goodness. My freaking goodness.
Go simply insane. But honestly, I mean, if I could sick them on some people, they'd probably go insane.
Hey,
That'd be
hey,
pretty
you
fun.
know what? That could be really good.
Because you
for
know what? I don't care about their problems. I don't care about their
The skeletons?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I simply don't care.
And I think that's fair. Well, they're dead.
Thank you.
They serve you.
And
think
listen,
you're right
we
say
have
that.
to remember, I am evil, guys. Like,
I-
I'm not trying to be a good person. It keeps happening, but I'm not trying to be.
Well, I think
So.
you're terrible.
Thank you so much. I needed to hear that today. Thank you.
She gave me a foot massage before we got here.
Go stab!
Stab, stab.
Now,
Anyway.
that's a great tip because
Yes.
actually stimulating muscle growth can be
Mhm.
really good for human bone health.
It is indeed. It is indeed.
Yeah, I've read that like weight bearing exercises and that kind of thing, you know,
Mhm.
massages and growing the tissues can be really good for the bones.
It is indeed.
And is that still true after death?
So the main thing is that it's not so much a massage as it is a searching for joint displacements. So what he took to be a massage was that I was just kind of like checking the toes just to make sure that everything was in place. Because the last thing I want is a skeleton falling down or tripping or dislocating something on the battlefield. I'm not there for that. I need them at full speed all the time.
Yes.
So did I, yes, kind of massage the foot after? Yes, I did take care of them. But again, it was mainly clinical of just trying to make sure that all the joints were correctly aligned.
Okay.
Yes, is what you want.
And that makes a lot of sense. I like
Yes.
that a lot.
I did apply some essential oils, but that's just because it felt right.
Okay. And I think I had heard some like fun spa music going on in the green room.
Yeah, that was more for me, but I do think the skeletons were enjoying it, which was again unintentional, but I felt relaxed by it. And
Okay.
and
You're not
I
doing it for them.
not intentionally, but I dimmed the lights because I thought it made it spookier, but it did just seem to soothe them. So
That's really tough.
yeah, did it soothe you guys? The dimmed lights?
She's talking to us again.
She's talking. We can
Oh.
talk
Oh my
again.
I scraped my knee a little bit. Will you
I-
fix it?
I did ask just one question. Did the dim light soothe you or spook you out?
Oh, so smooth.
Smooth?
It soothed. Damn it.
So smoothing.
Okay,
It was
okay.
so smooth.
It's so
I loved
smoothing.
what you did to my what used to be my nails.
Yeah, I painted them. I thought maybe they'd be red like blood and that would be scary, but again, they kind of just shimmer.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
really
they look
nice.
great.
I
They
know.
look great. if
I
I'm being
am
honest.
really good at painting nails.
Well, and here's the thing: is that if you're going to be sieging a small town with skeletons, you want your look to be cohesive.
That's the thing. Yes, I want everyone to look the same. I want them to also not know who's coming or going.
Yeah.
I want them to be surprised, like, oh, there's more. I thought it was just one. No, there's several.
No, there's several, and you can tell they're all together because they have the same
they have the matching nails. Yes, and I thought they looked like claws, but I think they're just really pretty. And
they're really pretty.
I know. It was
Is that glitter?
Yeah, there is glitter. I can't once I get my eyes on a craft, I have a hard time stopping.
Well, and I actually
Um,
do believe that glitter is evil.
Thank you.
You get freaking glitter in your carpet. You're
Thank
gonna have
you.
glitter in your carpet.
But
for a
instead,
long
when people
time.
see them, they're like, "Oh my god, that's stunning! Where'd you get them done?" And I say, "I did it." And they say, "Will you do mine?" And I say, "Yeah," because I have trouble
because
saying.
it's scary,
and
because you're
I-
trying to make it
And
scary
I have trouble
scare
saying
them.
no to people, and which
Oh.
I also is kind of the evil within me. That I do to myself. You know, is I'm a people pleaser,
Oh,
and
God.
the true
Same.
evil within. And but yeah, it keeps kind of escalating. So
To be fair, she was very passive aggressive when she was doing it.
thank you. Yes.
Okay, well
Thank
that's nice.
you.
Well, that's good.
Thank
And that does sound evil.
Thank you
And
so
that
much.
Does sound evil.
That's the Midwest evil.
You're
Thank you.
crazy. You're crazy. So yeah, I think the last tip that I
Yes.
had is substances are bad for your bones. So
1000%.
drinking, smoking,
Mhm.
I assume other kinds of drugs, but I don't know for sure.
But probably, yeah.
Certainly smoking and drinking is bad for your bones. It can lead to osteoporosis.
Mhm.
Now, is that true for skeletons?
So again, the drinking isn't really something they can take part in because of the
Because
lack of
the
stomach.
bones, yeah.
Exposure to the smoke of cigarettes still not great, but honestly, I'm like, live it up, guys. Just indulge. You've already died.
You only live once.
Exactly. Oh, God.
I like to smoke from my eyeball.
Exactly. You can smoke from your
That's
eyeball.
fun.
You can really just put it straight in that rib if you want. So if it's something that you want, I say go for it. Because listen, I'm not here to police this. Certainly not.
Okay.
Can we take a beer bath after this?
Sure. As long as you sit in the milk after. Beer
Okay.
first, then milk.
That's fair. That's
Gotta eat your
generous of you.
vegetables, am I
Yes,
right?
gotta eat your vegetables.
Gotta eat your vegetables to get the vitamin D so that your bones stay healthy.
Exactly. And listen, I'm here. They're mainly here for utilitarian, but I did name them all, and they do have their own beds. So
My
You have
name's
a-
Daisy.
My name's Lily.
yeah, it's Daisy and Lily.
Were those your names before you died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name was Daisy the pirate. Real pirate, Daisy.
See, that's really good to know because I did guess. Because again, they
Oh.
haven't talked before now.
That's just a coincidence
Yeah.
that you got.
This batch of skeletons have all been named after flowers. So it's wild that I got these right.
We did have name tags.
Oh,
We had just been on a convention boat.
No, this makes a lot of sense. I did forget about that. You guys had Daisy and Lily, which is what it inspired the rest of them to have flower names.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. I didn't
What was
think
the
about that.
convention about?
Piracy.
Sure.
Okay, well, I guess that makes some
That tracks.
sense.
Was it piracy in the boat sense or in the like stealing of data sense?
Just boat, mostly
Yeah,
boat.
we would steal the data to know where the boat was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Kind
I
of a
love
little bit of
that.
a- yeah.
Yes. I love just kind of, innovating your evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and I know that you're always innovating your evil.
I'm trying, again, I mentioned earlier that I like torturing people with my old technology.
Yes.
Another way that I like to do it is also in cars is not having GPS. I force everyone to either print out their maps or use a map in the car.
Yes.
Frustrates the hell out of everyone.
Here's something that I'll say that is also a little bit evil that you do.
Please.
You let people smoke and you don't tell them
I
the
do.
dangers.
I do. I don't tell them the dangers. I'm like, go ahead. Have
Go
a good
ahead,
time.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Have a little smoke, but
Have a little
you know
smoke. I know
they're
what's happening.
sabotaging
And
themselves. They're
another
destroying
thing,
their
I will
bodies.
say a technology I have taken in vaping.
Oh my god.
Vaping, baby.
I love getting those little metal particles in me.
Yes, absolutely. Hand that to a teenager. Hand that to a child. Be like, you're not
Yes.
smoking. Have a good time.
Is that good for skeletons to get like a metal plating on their little bones?
I hadn't even thought about that. Honestly, vape it up, guys.
Vape it up.
Have a good time, Daisy and Lily.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I love it. But no,
well,
you can hand that to a kid and they're like, oh my God, a toy? And I'm like, yes, a toy.
Yeah, put it in your mouth.
Put it in your mouth. I love it.
Now that's evil.
That is evil.
Well, NecroCarrie, thank you so much for doing Rothar's Variety
You
Hour.
are
I
so
think we have
welcome.
taught these people a lot about skeleton
It has
health.
been an absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
All right, and now back to the show.
Goodbye.
Boy.
Smoking kills. Except if you're already dead. Then go for it.
Okay, and now we're gonna come back with our We're Back song. Aerenina, take it away.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We had an adventure talking about some stuff. Now we're back. We're back.
And that was our We're Back song. Thank you, Aerenina.
Thanks.
All right.
I know you've been working on that for months.
It was so good.
It shows.
It was so good.
It shows.
Wow. Oh, so NecroCarrie,
Mhm.
not to make things awkward,
Please.
but you said that not all skeletons are pirates, but
Those two were pirates.
They were pirates in this case. Yes.
are most of your skeletons pirates?
No. I pick them up as I go. I picked up about 5 recently from this particular pirate ship wreck.
Yeah.
So I
From
have
the pirate convention.
yes, from the pirate convention. They were leaving, they crashed into something, a rock, I assume.
Mhm.
So the 2 of those did have name tags on. The rest of them I think had the name tags washed away. So I just kind of took inspiration from their names to name them all after flowers.
I love that.
Thank
I love
you.
that is ingenuity.
Thank you.
And
Thank
that
you.
is so evil. To name all these undead
Mhm.
creatures
Mhm.
flower names.
See, thank you for saying that because I was worried it was very, very like fun and kind and normal. So
No.
thank you.
Can you imagine a skeleton running at you and then you call it and it's like Tulip, come back?
That is one of their names.
yeah,
It's Tulip.
well, of course.
Thank you.
Okay,
I
well-
appreciate this.
Well, speaking of their attacks.
Yes.
So it seems like their only attacks are like melee weapons and ranged weapons.
Yes. Pretty standard stuff. They're very good at swords and they're very good at short bows.
Very good at swords, very good at short bows. Now, if you
Yes.
gave one a club, would it just like not know what to do with it?
See, the thing is, it can use a club. It's just not as good at it. That's the thing.
Here's something that
Yes.
I just thought of. Can a skeleton? It's okay. You don't need to look so concerned. Sorry.
I got worried too.
I was.
I'm
one of-
nervous. I'm really nervous
Me
right
as
now.
well.
I'm okay. I
You're
don't.
scaring me.
I don't want to cause any alarm. But if a skeleton loses its weapon,
Mm-hmm.
can it just break off one of its bones and use that as a bludgeoning object. I'm sorry if that's insensitive.
No, it's not insensitive. It's one of those things where you have to think about it like you losing an arm. Like you could lose your arm and then use it as a weapon, but you also would be down an arm. And so you would just be less effective.
I see.
So it is the same with skeletons.
I feel like you might as well just slap somebody.
Yes, you might as well just slap them.
Have both arms.
Have
Just
both
use
arms
your
and hit
arm
it.
as a weapon punch.
Yes, exactly. But in the same way that we are not all proficient with every weapon, and we are not all proficient with our hands, skeletons are the same way. So a skeleton could throw a punch if needed. It's just not going to be very
Which
good.
skeletons are the best with their hands?
Oh, I did have a dead doctor once who was really excellent at certain things.
Yeah.
Really good at picking locks. Really because it's really dexterous.
Yeah, really dexterous fingers.
Really dexterous fingers. And I found someone who was like a street fighter once who was a little better at punching than some of your other skeletons.
Did he have a mohawk?
No, he was a skeleton.
No hair.
That's right. That's right. No hair.
He might have had a mohawk at some point.
He might have had a mohawk.
Previously.
Okay. And that's really all. They're pretty simple.
They're pretty simple. Yeah.
So when we go attack this like tiny, would you even call them a horde?
I
They're
would,
four
yeah.
Four
skeletons.
is a horde.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
be rude about
It's
it.
a horde.
Yeah,
Two
it's a
is
horde.
3, 4 is horde.
Yes. 3 is company, 4 is a horde.
Well, two's company, three's a crowd,
Oh, yes.
Four's
it
a
is.
horde.
Yes.
Four's okay, got it. That old saying that
That old
everyone knows
saying.
it.
that everyone knows.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we go attack them,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that 2 of them have short swords,
Mm-hmm.
2 of them have ranged weapons.
Amazing.
What would you recommend? Remember, you got a
Yes.
fighter, these fists, deadly weapons,
Amazing.
but I also have a sword. It's over there
Mm-hmm.
for safety, because I just get wild with it. We have a bard,
Yes.
and we have a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
I love this so much. So my suggestion would be in this order. Do you have sleep prepared?
I could prepare it.
Okay, so my first suggestion would be to try to put as many of them to sleep as possible from a distance, because then all you got to do is approach, give them a little bonk, bonk, they're out. Now, if that doesn't work for all of them, as a bard, I think that you could use your charisma and some of your spells to maybe charm them to get them on your side, so
Smart.
they think you're just buddies. And then you're walking up, and then again, bonk, bonk, they're done.
Now, should we? I just had a thought.
Yes.
So, should we work at that target again to maybe come across as like undead creatures
Ooh.
to maybe befriend them like we did the
Disguise
specter?
ourselves.
I love that. Again, I love this idea, and I love when people work at Target because it makes them miserable. And so I would personally love if you guys worked at Target
And I
in
know-
general.
I know, Aerenina, you've been wanting to go back to Target.
Oh, well,
I
then I'll have to find
loved
somewhere
it.
else for you to work.
I loved it. I know. I might have to just pretend.
What's something you don't like?
Oh, I don't like having to stomp in puddles.
Okay, so maybe we have you work at a winery where you're stomping on some grapes.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
That's
Or
really
we send you
good.
to Seattle.
Yes, one of the two. Okay, so you'll go to Seattle and work at a winery,
Okay.
and you two will work at Target.
Oh,
And I love this. I love this. The
Can I-
misery in your eyes.
Can I ask your thoughts on this strategy?
Please.
We talked about how smoking and drinking is bad for your bones.
It is indeed.
If we, I don't know, gave them a couple packs of cigarettes and like a fifth of
Well,
vodka,
It sounds like you said they were already smoking.
they're already smoking.
Yeah.
they're already smoking.
So they're
Yeah.
already in a
Yeah.
weakened state.
okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Which does help. But again, I think the best strategy for actually killing them is going to be a good bonk to the head. I think. So if any of you have weapons, and I think you have the strongest fists.
I have a bonking sword.
Great.
Okay.
So I think in terms of actually getting them gone, that's going to be your best strategy. But I think in terms of getting ahead of them, we have sleep, we have charming to get them just on our side.
Sure.
That's going to be my suggestion.
So your suggestion is just a lot of bonking.
A lot of bonking.
A lot of
Befriending
bonking.
and bonking.
Befriending just to get them to not attack you. Yes.
Exactly.
And then a good bonk.
Ah,
And then a good bonk. It's been
good
a while
bonk.
since I've had a good bonk.
We all need a good bonk once
We
in a
all
while.
need a good bonk
We all
once
need
in
a
a
good
while.
bonk.
Don't we?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to take a quick break and then we'll come back with a tier list and some audience questions.
Sounds good.
How do you be the life of the party? By sticking with my favorite arm bone. Be humorous. let's hear that "We're Back" number again.
We're back,
Yeah.
we're back, we're back. We took a break. It was so short. We're back, we're back, we're back.
Okay, that was wonderful.
A once in a lifetime talent.
Thank you,
Truly.
Aerenina.
Literally.
Okay, so before we get to our tier list,
Yes.
tier list rankings, we have some audience questions. Rhothar, take it away with those audience questions for NecroCarrie.
Absolutely. This one's coming in from Joseph in Kentucky.
Hi, Joseph. Yes.
Okay, Joseph asks, I'm just getting into necromancy.
Love it.
I raised a couple of dead people from the local cemetery, but now their family members are getting grumpy at me. How do you deal with angry living people about the dead people you got?
You know, there's a couple ways you can deal with this. You could have a little sit-down conversation with them about how just that they are no longer theirs. They died, their souls have left their bodies, they are husks. And just kind of explain to them that cycle and just be like, listen, don't you love that your loved ones are now serving a greater purpose rather than just laying in the ground? That's often an approach that I take. You can also kill them. That is also a technique.
That's a good technique.
And then
yeah.
what's that? More for your horde. Pretty honestly, yes, it's expedient. It gets you more for your army. Or leave town. I'd say any of those.
Those are really good tips. Those
Thank
are
you.
really good tips.
Thank you so much.
I especially like the kill them idea
Thank you.
because you get more guests for those dinners.
Exactly. More guests for the dinner parties. Again, more for your horde. I have often taken the more therapeutic route. I have part-time as a therapist in the past. And so I have found that sitting them down and really explaining life and death has been very helpful.
Helping them to process their grief.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thought it would scare them by showing them their dead children, but it really just kind of helped give them closure.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's really tough.
It was, but it does work.
That's
So
beautiful.
what can you? Thank you.
Okay, any more questions?
Yeah, I had another one. This
Please.
one's from Mary Beth in Shanghai.
Hi, Mary Beth.
Yeah, Mary Beth asks, Hi, NecroCarrie. I am a necromancer based out of Shanghai.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, adventurers are always killing my skeletons. I always am running low on my horde. It's basically a crowd at this point. What are your tips on finding new bodies for your horde?
Okay, so what I'm going to say here is going to go against what I was raging against earlier in the show, but unfortunately, the best places to find new skeletons are near the water and near pirate ships.
I knew it.
Yeah.
That's what you were talking about.
It's true.
Yes!
Here's the thing: not all skeletons are pirates, but in a pinch, if you're really looking for a place to go where there's going to be skeletons, pirate ships and by the water.
Not all skeletons are pirates, but all pirates are skeletons.
Eventually, yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Eventually, all pirates will be skeletons.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Here first.
It is a square rectangle situation. So yes, if you're in a pinch, pirate ship.
Pirate ship.
Yep.
Or a thumb finger situation.
Ah.
Yes.
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 Not all fingers are thumbs.
Yes, but
But
all,
all
thumbs,
thumbs
are
are
fingers. That's a good
fingers.
point. Yep.
Okay. Whew. Any more questions, or was that it? Is there one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one more.
more.
There's
It
one
looks like
more.
a funny question.
It's kind of taboo.
Okay.
Okay. This one is coming in from Pert in Perth.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Martin
Wow.
Perth.
Yeah.
You know what? Those parents were evil.
Those were evil
A
parents.
lot of respect. Lot of
Pert
respect.
asks, I've been thinking about becoming a lich, but I'm worried that it's evil to do that. What are your thoughts, NecroCarrie?
You know, I don't necessarily think the process of becoming a lich is evil, but I think that if you view it as evil, then that is an impulse you should follow. I think that I really yes and evil impulses.
Okay.
So I think that if you want to become just like a spirit that can carry out a lot of evil wishes, I really applaud that.
So your message to Pert is it could be evil if you
Yeah.
do it evilly, and that is actually good.
That I think is good. So this might not have been the answer that Pert was looking for, but I think that if you think it is evil, you should do it.
And you heard it here first. That's all we've got for audience questions. Thank you so much,
you.
NecroCarrie.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you so much for those audience questions, especially Mary Beth from Shanghai. Incredible. Across the world.
Amazing.
So we're about to move on to a tier list, which, as we know, and I've explained this the same way every single time.
All
Every
the
time.
time.
Every single time. It's what this monster compared to other monsters. Where would you place it on a tier list?
And it's between S and D. Yes.
S and D.
S and D, just like the alphabet.
Just like the alphabet.
So I obviously have a very unique relationship with skeletons.
Yes.
Given that they fight alongside me quite a bit. So I'm going to place it at a D. Or no, at a B. I'm so sorry. I meant
I was
I'm
so scared.
sorry. At a B. And why I'm placing them at B is that I think in terms of monsters I want to fight, they are quite low on the list.
Sure.
They're closer to a D because they don't have a lot of variability. They're just a pile of bones. Like comparing to fighting a specter, for example, or a oh my gosh, a vampire or like a dragon. Are you kidding me? Like
We're level 1 adventurers. We
saying-
haven't
okay, you'll get
come
there,
close.
guys. But there's so much that could happen when you are fighting those monsters.
Okay.
With a skeleton, you might as well be fighting Brad at the bar. He's gonna have a sword. He's gonna have a bow. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's very predictable. But in terms of my personal relationships with skeletons, they have been irreplaceable in my study of monsters and my study of evil and in protecting me. They are very good at what they do. And again, they don't get tired, they don't complain, they can't complain. So in terms of sidekicks, they are S for sidekick tier. So I'm gonna put them solidly at a B.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good rating.
Thank
Good
you.
rating.
Thank you.
Aerenina, what are you thinking?
I also will say B for boink on the head.
Love
That's
it.
all it takes.
That's all it
We
takes.
can do that.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
gonna befriend, and then we're gonna boink.
Yep.
I love that.
Befriend, then boink.
Befriend and
it.
boink.
Yep. That's a Saturday night for me. Am I right, ladies?
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Befriend and
goodness, we
boink.
went there.
You're bad.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So evil
Thank you
over
so much.
here. All right, Rhothar, what are you thinking?
For me, I think I'm gonna say D tier,
Love it.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
for skeletons. I think it just seems like they're not that interesting. They
Mhm.
don't really have anything going on. They're just guys, basically.
They're just Brad from the bar.
They're just Brad from they're the bones of Brad from the bar.
bones of Brad from the bar.
And so yeah, for me, they're just like not that interesting, not that cool.
Love that.
So I'm putting it at D for me.
You know, I'm
Mhm.
also going to go with D.
Mhm.
D because it's just like the only way that they can be scary is if there's a lot of them. So I was
Yeah.
thinking if there was one skeleton in front of me,
Mhm.
would that be tough? Would that be scary? And really at the end of the day, I don't think it is. So
Mm-mm.
D. So I think we have 2 B's and 2 D's. And I think that means
That
it goes to a
average.
To a
C.
C. I
yeah,
love that.
I can do that math.
Okay.
Me as well.
We are about to wrap up. So NecroCarrie, do you have any plugs for yourself? Or I know that you're a really big fan of this Sean Buckley character.
Yes, absolutely. So I don't have anything personally to plug. If you see me on the street, fear me, run away.
Okay.
But yes, my very good friend Sean Buckley. She is in a couple of shows that I would love to plug. Mainly, it is called Phony Award-winning musical. It is every Thursday at 7:30 at the IO Theater in Chicago.
Okay.
And she is not in every single one, but the show in general is fantastic, and so I would love to plug that.
Wonderful.
And I think that's actually all I want to plug right now.
Wonderful. Awesome. And Rhothar and Aerenina, you're very good big fans of Jake Rhodes and Lindsey Dunn. Anything that you want to plug for them?
Oh, yeah. I heard Jake Rhodes just launched this podcast called Correct Perspective, and you can find that on all of your
Ooh.
podcatchers.
Ooh, I love that. What about Lindsey Dunn? Anything going on with her?
Lindsey's so cool. Share your favorite emoji in the comments if you like Lindsey.
Wow, please do that.
Do it.
And Wesley, well, I know Wesley runs this whole web series, so
Whoa.
like, subscribe, comment, engage, and then come back for episode 3 where we talk about how our fight with skeletons went.
I love this. I
NecroCarrie,
love it so much.
you have been a wonderful guest. You'll have to come back.
Thank you. I would
And
love that.
Thank you so much for the edible arrangement you brought.
You're welcome.
That zombie really did do well.
I thought it was going to be an unpleasant surprise because it's like, edible arrangements are like the thing that your aunt gives you. I didn't
And they go
realize-
bad really quickly.
That's what was my hope, but I didn't realize you were all such fruit freaks and the apples. So
yeah.
you're welcome, I guess.
Okay, well, as you all know, what we always say to end the show is, of course,
Oh,
okay,
Okay,
monsters!
monsters!
Goodbye.